Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
A lot to talk about, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively down low. Max Christie is out there with Williams. And it's Flagg in at the 3, the small forward. So Dallas will get the first possession. Williams passes to Bagley's checked in for the Mavericks. Barnes finds quickly. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 4-3, and there's Christie. That one's good on the assist by Flagg.
Yeah, we know about the scoring, but don't discount Flagg's passing.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And he makes it. Flagg's got 5.
And just carving up the defense on the drive. Great to see Flagg taking initiative on offense like this.
Johnson passes to Barnes, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. 4th, Toronto.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
ABA. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, we would have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And it's Flagg missing.
Grab that one, however. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
What a sensational move. From the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Williams. Still no points. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Johnson passes to Mamukelashvili.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Dick comes in for Ingram, and it's Walter in for Quickly. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
A defensive lapse. Can't give them that kind of position.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Assisted by Johnson.
Mavericks trail by 9. Now here's Nembhard to the paint. And that one's good. Bagley.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Toronto out in front, up by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And I love how they've gotten to the free throw line. They've made it a point to be aggressive, and I expect that to continue.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Johnson is out there with Thompson. And it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys that this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. It's a
man!
Look out below.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Marshall. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Flag. Give him 8 points now. The 3 from Washington. Again, the miss by Dallas. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
BA, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Charles, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
Get ready.
Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Dick.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ingram against Washington. 6 to shoot. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Lively against Barnes. And here's Flag outside. Counted from distance. Flag's got 11. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. You saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
They get it again. Outside Johnson. Ingram with a screen on Christie. Takes the three, and Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And he converts the layup.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Barnes a screen. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That is a beautiful delivery, and Barnes was not going to waste that opportunity.
Pass to Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Great open look there. 9 points in the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected, and he has great instincts. It's almost like he could sniff out a story better than anyone.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
The Mavericks shooting only 36% during the second. On the wing, Christie. Here's Flag, guarded by Barrett. Christie passes to Marshall, out to the right wing. The three from Washington. Rebound, Toronto.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Christie. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Johnson. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Johnson's got 23.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Toronto out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Toronto Raptors.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive, on the offensive end. Not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, I think for the Raptors, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplified. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. So the Raptors 5 right now. Walter out there with Johnson. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Murray Boyles, rejected by Lively. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Brian, back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, appreciate the report. And he's going for the oop here. Outside, Williams. No good on the triple.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. Gafford with the bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Johnson on the take. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Thompson, no good. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Murray Boyles. He buries it from 3. Murray Boyles has got 9.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And so it's Toronto. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Time for a quick break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Marvin Bagley is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And despite lacking a consistent three-point stroke over his career, Tim, Najee Marshall has been a pretty consistent rotation piece.
Yeah, B.A., and he's done that despite the fact he was undrafted back in 2010.
Oh, man! Wow. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Gafford passes to Marshall. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They set a pick down low.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Thompson outside, launches a three, rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Gafford. Dick brings the double team. Here's Marshall. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. The Raptors also with a sub. Battle's checked in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Marshall. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Raptors. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. There's a screen by Marshall. The three from Thompson. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Bagley. Christie comes in for Thompson. And Williams is subbed in for Marshall. And Toronto also making a switch. Shed, he's checked in for Battle.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Flag. Back to Williams. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Johnson with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. And they recover it. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Lively. Back to Williams. Oh, and Johnson with a block. There's a screen. Inside. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to Flag. Washington right side. Drains the triple.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Williams against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list. It's stolen by Johnson. And he drives in, and stolen by Williams.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jay.
Yeah, forcing turnovers and getting into guys' heads. That's how you shake up the offensive flow.
Murray Boyles can't get it to go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Flag. Now Washington. Outside, Williams. Now Lively. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Whoa!
Oh!
My goodness!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create it and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to present our player of the game.